Alright, make we continue. Conversion, fraction, decimal, and percent. Now the Jamaican patois now. Here, fraction to percentage, that's how we reach. So the last time we look on decimal to fraction and we see how we convert them thing there. And we see you can convert certain type of decimal, certain type of fraction to what we call recurring decimal. But if we convert the recurring decimal to fraction, they have a technique when we really like C6 syllabus. We have to use sum to infinity of a geometric progression and deal with that. But we're not in the missing thing there right now. Fraction to percent, that is what we're going to deal with here now. Now, fraction. If you're going to convert fraction to percent, we best illustrate with an example. We start with half and we want percent. We have to go to decimal first, and then when we do the decimal, we multiply by 100. Right? By the way, half kind of easy. If we go to 1 divided by 16, suppose you want to convert that to percent. You have to convert it to decimal first, and then you multiply the decimal by 100 to get the percent. So if you do this, it says 16 into 1. You go and do it. And then when you get, pause the video, when you get it, the answer what you have, then you continue. And don't tell me no lie, so you do it. So go ahead. Alright, so you do it. Hope you not try to trick me now and tell me no lie, so you do it. When you not do it. 16 into 1. You can't. You put 0 point. 0 times 16 is 0. 1 minus 0 1 multiply by 10. You get 10. 16 into 10 you still can't. You put 0. 0 times 16 is 0. 10 minus 0 are 10. Multiply by 10. You get 100. 16 into 100. How much 16 you have in 100? Alright. Let me just save the time with the calculator. So 100 over 16 how much? 6. A 6. I have some more left over. So a 6. 6 times 16. My. 6, 6, 36. Bring down the 6, carry 3, 6, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. 96 now. 100 minus 96 are 4. Multiply by 0, you get 40. 16 into 40 goes what? 16 2s 32 are 2. 16 2s are 32. 40 minus 32, how much? 8 now? 8 multiply. Oh, as we talk about this, we so in the one previous video, we're going to see why we multiply by 10. Really, because this, alright, when we're done, 16 into 80 goes what? So, like, a mosquito bothered me a while ago. Come pitch for me, yes. So 80 over 16. Oh, 5 flat. 5, 6, 30, 5, 1. Oh, yeah, man. A 5 flat. 5. 5 by 16 at 80. 80 minus 0 is 0. And we done this. What happened? This number is 0.0625. That means 0 plus 0 tenth plus 600 plus 2 over 1000 plus 5 over 10,000. So you see the 10 go to the 100 each time. You multiply by 10. If you go from 100 to 1000, you multiply by 10. If you go from 1000 to 10,000, you multiply by 10. So because we have to multiply the denominator by 10 each time. So when we do this, we multiply the denominator by 10 if you get the next digit. Right? The next digit out of how much? That's why I multiply by 10 so each time. The long division. But we have 0.0625, right? So 1/16 is 0.0625. That's a decimal. And then if you get the percentage now, it says 0.0625 times 100. That gives you what? 6.25%. Oh, never about all of them working from before. Let me just get rid of it. Alright, so this is 6.25%. So 1 over 16 is 6.25%. So now if you do this and say 1 over 16, you get 0.0625. I'll multiply by 100 and you get 6.25%. So you see that? So that's a conversion from fraction to percent. And we want to convert one number from percent to fraction now. And so that if we convert 6.25%, so you get 6.25%, and you want to convert it to fraction, right? First, you convert it to decimal, 6.25%. If you go back to decimal, you have to divide by 100, so 6.25% are the same as 0.0625. Alright, good, 0.0625. And then you say 0.0625, already 0.0625 over 1. So you don't know, we have to multiply by, forget a whole number. How much place you have to move the point? 1, 2, 3, 4 places. So you have to multiply this thing here by 1 and 4 0, that are 10,000. But you must multiply the bottom number, the denominator, by the same 10,000. Right? 10,000 over 10,001, you know. Or you multiply a number by 1, you get back the same number. So anyway, you get 625 over 10,000. Right? And then you can cancel down now. We could try cancel down without calculator and see how it would go. Right? Try cancel down without calculator. So it would work out. 5 into 625, how much? 5 into 6 are 1. Leave 1. 5 in, carry 1. 5 into 12 are 2. Carry 2. 5 into 25 are 5, so 125. 5 into 10 are 2, and you have 3 zeros. 125 over 2000. We could cancel down with 5 again. 5 into 12 are 2 times, and remainder 2. 5 into 25 are 5. So this is 25 over 5 into 20 are 4. 400. If you cancel down with 5 again. 5 into 25 are 5. 5 into 400. 5 into 40 are 8. So a 5 over 80. And then, what we can say is 5 into 80. Now, here, if we consider how many 5 we have in an 80, we say 80 over 5 now. This is, well, we don't know if I 1 yet, but we not make an assumption. 5 into 80. 5 into 8 at 1 time, leave 3. 5 into 30 are 6. So, this is really 1 over 16. So we get back the 1 over 16. Right? Because we really are trying to find out how many 5 you have in an 800. So we just flip this down here and divide by 5. Because we want to do it without calculator. And we say, so 16 5 you have in a 80, so a 1 over 16. So we actually do the conversion from fraction back to from percent back to fraction. So basically, when you want to convert from percent to fraction, you divide by 100 to make the percent decimal, I mean out of 1. So you change it from out of 100 to out of 1. And then you cancel down. Then of course, we have a percent to decimal and decimal to percent. Let me try that in a one different video.